there, it's Paul Vincenti with a very quick message about railroad syndrome. Now, what is railroad syndrome? Well, basically, it's simply this. Too many of us get caught up on a one-track process. In other words, this is the way I do things, and if that doesn't work, I'll do this and that and that. So we have our systems. Now, I'm not knocking systems. Systems are important. But you know, when you stick regimentally to a system and to a process, and you don't explore the alternatives, in other words, the alternative routes, you get stuck basically on that track, and you don't deviate, and nothing changes. So railroad syndrome basically in practice is like being stuck in a traffic jam. So you're stuck in a traffic jam, you take the route every day, you leave at the same time, you always get caught in the traffic jam, and you plan your route around the traffic jam. Well, what railroad syndrome does basically is it boxes you in and doesn't give you any alternatives. Therefore, the only thing you're guaranteed is that if the traffic jam is as long as it normally is, you'll get there as late as usual. What I did once was I actually had time, because I plan contingency into my diary, so you need to be a great time manager for this, is I actually deviated from my usual route. I took a risk. Surely there must be, I thought to myself, an alternative route to my destination. I did that. I deviated, I experimented, and to my great surprise and joy, I was at my destination 15 minutes before the usual time. I think by the time I finished my second cappuccino waiting for my meeting, people were still stuck in that traffic jam where I left them off. So in practice, basically, don't stick to one-track syndrome. Deviate from the issue, deviate from your alternatives, experiment and try something different. But of course, to do all of this, you need to do two things. Become great at managing your time, and secondly, always be ready to take a risk. And that's me signing off, and always remember that success isn't about what you achieve, it's about what you overcome.